Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's such an honor to be here. Hello, hello, hello to everyone, and hello, a special hello to my Detroit family. Thank you for showing up tonight. Man, this is such an honor to be able to share this information. And as Sandra said, it is so important. I'm going to emphasize this that you grab a notebook. I say a dedicated notebook and a pen. You're going to walk away tonight with some very, very, very valuable information. When Novatech was brought to me by my business partner, Coach Michael, we were involved in our businesses. We were growing our businesses and, writing books and, all of these things. And we had decided as partners that we weren't going to bring anything else on the platter. We were just going to focus. But when he brought it to me and I saw Novatech, oh my goodness, just like you all tonight, the people that are just coming for the first time, I promise you it's going to knock your socks off.
What happened?
When he shared this information, I apologize, but when you all, could you please mute your phones? Because when you don't have your phones muted, it throws the speaker off. So I want to make sure that I stay on track and give you all the great information that we have in store for you. So I'm just again, when Coach Michael brought it to me, we weren't interested in doing anything else, but when he showed it to me, I said, okay. And we agreed we were going to sit it and forget it. But oh my goodness, when Stan comes up and show you the plan, we said, oh my goodness, this is what we're looking for, a money tree. Because when you have a money tree, you can shake that money tree loose and that money tree will fund all of your other ventures. So we locked arms. I called on my cousin, Mr. Bitcoin Cecil, and we all partnered up along with our Detroit and Chicago team. And we just said, let's run hard for 12 months. But man, at 9 months, it already had exceeded all of our expectations. So we said, okay, let's reset another 12 months. And man, I tell you, we have been having a ball. One of the intangible benefits of being a part of Novatech is the phenomenal people that we have the opportunity to partner with. We're talking about standing on the shoulders of giants. When you hear about Mr. Stan Richardson and all of his accomplishments, and then his heart so willing to be able to help and assist us to do the things that we want to do, our dreams, our goals. One other person that I cannot not talk about is my grandson. And the reason I'm talking about my 9-year-old grandson is because he just blew my socks off the other day. He said, he calls me Buka. Sometimes he says, Grandma. He said, you're building a legacy. And that floored me because our children are watching us. Now, my grandchild, and one thing that I hold dear to my heart is building a legacy for my children's children. But one of the amazing things is that I get to not only build it with them, I get to not leave it to them, not only leave it to them, but I also get to live it with them. And for him to say, wait, he told me one thing that shocked me. He said, and you're about to retire soon because I'm taking over your business. Little, But anyhow, enough about me. It's not about me. It's about this opportunity and what it has in store for you. So I'm going to show you the calculator. But remember that handy, dedicated notebook that we talked about? Okay, so I want you to write this down. thecalculatorSite.com. Give you a second. Write it down because I'm telling you, thecalculatorSite.com. I'm going to share it with you. And I know you're going to get just as excited as I am. So let me share it right now. Okay, so when you get to thecalculatorSite.com, you want to make sure that you scroll down to, let me scroll down a little bit. Did I pass it? Yep, I passed it out. To the 4x compounding. You always want to make sure that you're on the right calculator, okay? Let's see. Okay, there it is. You want to make sure that that 4x compounding is always highlighted. Now I'm going to show you what, and this again is what blew my socks off, what an initial starting balance of $1,000 does. Now, this calculator is not endorsed by Novatech. It's a tool that we use to calculate our potential earning, okay? So when you look at $1,000 opening balance, we earn between 2 and 4% weekly. That's very, very important to think about what we're getting at the bank, right? Maybe 0.5%, but again, we're getting an average between 2 and 4%. So we're going to put 3% here, and I'm doing it a little bit slow so you can make sure that you get this, because I promise you the first time I saw it, I said, shucks, I will never not take notes again at an important meeting like this. So 3%, and we're earning about 3% potentially weekly. We do this for, we put 5 years there, and then weekly, And then we push calculate. I hope everybody got that. Calculate. Wow. And this is your potential earnings, $2,176,097 over a 5-year period if you just sit it and forget it, right? I'm going to show you what monthly looks like. Okay, so you look at it, you say, first month, about $136, right? But let me show you the compounding effect. See, we get the opportunity to benefit from, just like our credit cards, how they charge interest on top of the principal, and then the next month they charge you the interest on top of that. Well, here is the phenomenon. We get to compound our earnings or our return on investment every week. So we get to take the benefit of the compounding effect. How about that? So now we just scroll down a little bit. So when you open an account with Novatech, you get a trading account, and every week your return on investment goes into the return on investment account. So I'm going to show you what this earnings look like. You're looking at $136, right? But then look at how your bonus account, your trading account, look how that comp starts to compound. Look down at the 12 months, looking at $559, right? But look at what it does to your trading account. Now you're trading at $4,650, right? Okay, it gets better, but it gets better and better. Look at 24 months. We're at $2,600, but look what it does to what you're trading at. Your account is at $21,630. Whoa, it gets even better. Let's scroll down to 36 months, right? And this is in a short amount of time, and this is the compound effect to your benefit. Now we're looking at 36 months. We're looking at $12,094, okay, in your 36 months, potentially, right? Now we're looking at over $100,000 that you are trading at. And that is what blew my socks off when I really understood and studied the calculator. Let's go all the way down to the end here. We're at $2,176,097 in a short period of 5 years. I'm going to show you, because when we do presentations in front of an audience, they say, okay, wait a minute, what about 25? And they start throwing out these numbers. So I'm going to show you what $2,500 look like. Same amount of time, 3% over, weekly, 5 years, weekly, and we're going to calculate. And the amazing thing here, so now we're at potentially $5,440,244 and some change, right? This is if you just sit it and forget it. But when Stan comes up, he's going to explain all the other benefits that Novatech has to offer. But if you look at these numbers, and I hear him say, people lie, numbers don't. And this is an adult game of follow the leader. So I'm going to stick with the Giants. And what would the Giants say? The Giants say, look at this, $2,500. Look, you're at in 12 months, you're at $1,397. But look what you're trading at. Trading on $11,627. And if you continue to see what that compounding effect, how the compounding effect doubles and doubles and doubles. You're at in 24 months. Your monthly return on investment is $6,501. Now you're at $54,000. You're trading at $54,000. And you continue, and this is what the compounding effect looks like. And that's how we come to that amount of $5,440,244,000. I think that is absolutely phenomenal. Again, it's just, a money tree shaking loose. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to stop sharing, and I am going to introduce the sum, and not reintroduce, because all of us, you are just so amazing, Stan. We just so appreciate everything that you bring to the table. Mr. Stan Richards is the author of From the Bus to the Bentley, and if you really listen to that, man, that has so much richness in that. He is a phenomenal leader, an amazing trainer, and I am so grateful to call him my friend and my partner in business. I bring to you Mr. Stan Richards.
Awesome, Dr. Liz. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Thank you for those kind words, first of all. But then number two, what just hit me was the fact that your grandson, 9 years old, how you're teaching him something that he'll never learn in a school, and you're positioning him for generational wealth, something that you and I was not privy to. The next thing I'll share is I'm honored to be in business with you and all of your team and my team around the country, Chicago, Michigan, all over the US, and what we're doing with Novatech, because this is a very unusual opportunity where, you know, in my lifetime, I've never seen an opportunity where you get to position yourself around real entrepreneurs and professionals like you and Coach Mike and your team. So when I took a look at this 16 months ago, I'll be honest with you, I prayed that God send me leaders on this next run, because it's all deja vu for me, and I prayed for leaders, and that's exactly what he did with you and your team and the rest of the leaders on the line. So I'm honored to be in business with you guys, and we're gonna change the world. Period. Point blank. End of story. Okay. That being said, I want to welcome all of our guests that's on the line who may be looking at this for the first time. Again, my name is Stan Richards, author of the book, From the Bus to the Bentley, No More Limits. And I'm going to share with you what this platform called Novatech is all about. And I'm going to keep it very, very simple, right? I always like to start with what it is and what it's not up front. We got 121 people on tonight. Dr. Liz, you broke a record. Let's give her some love. Okay, 121 people on this Monday night. And so I like to start with what this is not. Number one, this is not a get-rich-quick deal. It's not a money grab, okay? And it's not the bank. What I mean by that is you don't just put your money in here today and go take it out tomorrow, okay? It's not that, okay? Number two, this overview that we're sharing with you tonight is more of a conversation versus a presentation. This is not going to be your typical PowerPoint presentation. This is more of a conversation where we're just going to share the goodness of what we got our hands on, okay? There will be no hype, no fluff, and we're not going to try to convince you to join anything. We're just going to have a conversation. Here's the deal. We believe that the truth is good enough, number one, and everything that we're going to show you is factual, and you can take it to the bank, right? Number three, this is not network marketing, direct sales, or MLM. And here's 3 reasons why. Number one, there's no fee to join Novatech. And in direct sales, there's always a fee to join a company, okay? Number two, there's no monthly subscription where you have to have an auto ship or put money in every month. In direct sales, you have to do that in order to be qualified. If you're not qualified, you don't get paid. Number three, you don't have to recruit or share this with anyone to make money, okay? That's what we love about what we got our hands on. You could be strictly passive and do well with this, okay? Like we all have. Now, that being said, let me share this for the record. I love the direct sales industry. It retired me from driving a bus 80 to 100 hours a week, 6 to 7 days a week, to time freedom 16 years ago. It retired my wife from a good government job. She was a GS-14 IT project manager. Retired her from her good government job. The industry blessed my children to go to the best schools in the country, not just in Maryland, but in the country, okay? I have absolutely nothing to say bad to say about the direct sales industry. I love it personally, and I do think it makes sense, but this is not that. And I like to be upfront with people, okay? 5 things that this is, and then I'm gonna recap it, and we're gonna be done. Novatech is a professional trading platform. They have professional traders that's been handpicked by the owners to trade our investment every week. That's it, okay? If it makes sense, you make the investment, the professional does the work. Now, in 2 of the fastest growing industries of mankind. Number one, the cryptocurrency industry. Don't believe the hype because you see Bitcoin going up and down and it's very volatile. Guys, don't believe that. Chase Bank, okay, is now selling cryptocurrency. Okay, Fidelity is now selling Bitcoin. Cash App, PayPal is here to stay. Okay, so we're in the right place at the right time in the right industry while it's not regulated. Okay, so now is the time. Number three, the power to be able to compound your earnings every single week on your investment. See, here's the thing, guys. Most of us have never been privy to compound earnings. Those numbers that Dr. Liz just showed you are real numbers. You can go right to the calculator site. It's not sanctioned by Novatech. It's a public site. Put those numbers in, and it will spit out the numbers that you're looking for, okay? Now, on average, we have been seeing returns every week between 2 and 4%. She did an average of 3%, which I think is very fair, okay? We're excited about that. Every billionaire and most millionaires are getting paid compound earnings every single week and day. Now we're able to play, okay? Number four, this does not interfere with anything that you're already doing. Dr. Liz is busy. She's a published author. She's the CEO of a health and wellness company, okay? She got 8 grandkids. She's very busy. This is just another passive stream of income that's coming in. And now could not be better, the way the financial markets look today, okay? It's just another bucket, in other words. Now, number 5 is the biggest of all, guys, and you've never seen this before, okay? Everyone, since inception of this company, has made money every single week in Novatech over the last 39 months, okay? Every single Friday, and they have not missed a pay run, okay? That's what's so exciting about this opportunity. Not just Stan, not just Dr. Liz, but everyone in the company has made money leading up to last Friday, okay? That's what makes it a complete no-brainer.
Hey, Stan,
Yeah.
we're not seeing your graphs. We're not seeing the graphs.
Can you see them now?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was talking. That's why you couldn't see them. Okay, can you see them now?
No. Yes.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, great. Okay, now let's talk about Novatech. The company Novatech is a subsidiary of NovaPay LLC and boasts some of the industry's top leading professionals worldwide. Simply put, guests, Novatech, again, is a professional trading platform. They have well-vetted traders that's been vetted by the owners. And they have to demonstrate that they are good at what they do. They have to do a demo account for 30 days. And out of every 20 traders, the owners only pick 2, okay? They have to have an 85 to 90% success rate. So we have very professional traders that trade our investment in the cryptocurrency space here in the US, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And then abroad in the Forex market, they trade the Forex, okay? 5 days a week. In the Forex market, guys, is a $6.1 trillion a day industry. Man, I'm excited just to be able to participate in this global opportunity, right? They also generate revenues from Bitcoin mining, okay? If you don't know what that is, whenever you're buying or selling Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, there's fees involved, Okay, so they make money there. They make money from crypto and debit card transactions. Okay. And they also have Bitcoin ATM machines that generate cash for the company. Okay. Every single day. Now, people ask me all the time, what makes Novatech different from a lot of these money grabs or fly-by-night companies? Okay. And I tell them that it's the owners. Number one, these owners here have over 40 years of experience in this space, guys. Now, here's what I learned to be true. I'm a guy that come from very humble beginnings. I tell people all the time I have a PhD, public high school diploma, but I've been blessed to make more money than a brain surgeon using common sense, okay? It's not what you know, it's who you know, right? Your network is your net worth. So when I met these owners, okay, and seen that they have 40 years of experience and hear their credentials on the screen, I was in, okay? Now, the company started in June of 2019, a little over 3.5 years ago, as a legally registered cryptocurrency and Forex trading platform. They have professional trading advisors, okay? Now, the key words here, guys, is legally registered. They are legally registered to trade cryptocurrency in the United States of America by the Department of Treasury. Okay? That's another thing that makes this a no-brainer. Okay? Now, abroad, the company is a MetaTrader 5 broker, operating its own trading platform with one of the deepest liquidity pools in the industry. Let me break that down. Keeping it simple, okay? They are the broker, okay? So now, first of all, you don't just become a MetaTrader 5 broker. It takes millions of dollars, okay? And you have to be squeaky clean in order to become a MetaTrader 5 broker, okay? That's huge right there. Now, they are the brokers, so we're not depending on a third party, so we don't have to send our money here and then they send it over there, okay, in order to trade, and then we got to go to a third party to get paid. No, it doesn't work like that here, okay? Novatech is their own broker, all right? Let's talk about the program and how the program works. One of the things that I love about this family is the simplicity, okay? This platform is very simple. I always say a 12-year-old can understand this. If this makes sense and you want to participate, all you're going to do is get back to the person that invited you to this private call, okay? And they're going to send you their link. You're going to click on their link and you're going to create your Novatech account. That's it. Okay, now, this account, guys, is what we call a PAM account. Now, in my opinion, it's just like opening up a bank account. They ask you questions like your name, your address. They ask you to create a username and a password. They even ask you to create a 4-digit PIN. Nobody gets into this account but you, just like your bank account. We call it, the company calls it a PAM account, and here's why. PAM stands for, by the way, Percentage Allocation Management Module. Simply put, it's a pool of funds inside a cryptocurrency or Forex trading account, a pool of funds. Now, inside of this account, it's just like a mutual fund. If you have a retirement plan right now, then your money is going to probably a mutual fund and some broker is managing that account. Same here. We call it a PAM account. Okay, it's a pool of funds. It's inside of this account. And these traders go into this account and trade on our behalf, right? Real simple. Now, if you're guests on the line, I know what you're probably thinking because I thought the same thing. As a matter of fact, it was a question that I had for Cynthia Petion when I met her. I asked her, what are the likelihood of these traders actually losing all of our money? And she said, Stan, it's very unlikely because number one, we would never trade the entire PAM account. okay? We only trade 20 to 30% based on market conditions. If the market is very volatile that day or that week, they're probably trading little to none. So that made me feel very comfortable knowing that they are responsible with our investment. Then she goes on to say, you know, she says, Stan, let me tell you right up front, we're not trying to make you a millionaire overnight. And we're not trying to get people to quit their jobs, okay? This is a slow, steady growth. We have very modest goals. So she says to me, we have very modest goals, and we instruct our traders, once they hit that goal, every day to stop trading and come back and trade again tomorrow, okay? Now, over a 7-day period from Friday to the next Thursday, every 7 days, on Thursdays, the company looks at its books and they look at all the wins and losses, okay, the P&L, right? And they look at all these wins and losses, and we're proud to say this evening, guests, that since inception of the company, this company has showed profits every single week for 39 months. Huge. Okay, the proof is in the pudding. Now, so every Thursday evening, the company looks at its books and they take those profits, whatever they may be, and 70% of those profits are paid out to you and I, the investors, depending upon what you have invested. The other 30% goes to run the company. So it's a 70-30 split. That's an industry standard in this space, okay? It's a 70-30 split. So now, what I like about this is a couple of things I'm gonna share with you since we're having this conversation. Number one, our returns every week is not predicated on Bitcoin going up or down. Now, it can affect our percentage earnings, I'm sure, but our return is not predicated on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Why do I say that? Because we got Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, we got Forex, we got Bitcoin mining, we got Bitcoin ATM machines. So when you're looking at these earnings, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the profits from the company. What we're excited about is we get paid every week from the profits of the company. And the company has been showing profits for 39 months. So this week on Thursday, if they don't get any profits, guess what? We don't make any money on Friday. But guess what? We don't lose the money that we made for the last 38 months or 39 months, right? That's freaking exciting to me. Now, what happens every Friday, guess, the company comes out with our percentage earnings, okay? And as Dr. Liz was showing, we've been seeing over the last 3.5 years between 2 and 4% return every single week, okay? So I'll give you an example. Let's just say this Friday, if our return is 3%, okay? And you got $1,000 in Novatech, guess what? You get 3% of $1,000, which is $30, okay? Now, you might not think that's a lot of money, but think about that same $1,000 that you got sitting at Bank of America right now. It would probably take you 30 years to get 30 bucks. Now, if you took $1,000 like I did, because I started my son out, he's in college with $1,000. In 3 years at 3%, that $1,000 is $100,000. Okay? Just another perspective. So if Dr. Liz got 100,000 in here, she's going to get 3% of 100,000. So her return on Friday may be 3,000. So here's what's so powerful about this. Dr. Liz don't get any more advantage than you get. Okay, it's a level playing field. Everybody get the same percentages is what I'm trying to say. Now, once we see what those returns are, guess what? You have options. And we all love options. You can either withdraw your returns every week, or you can compound those returns and reinvest them. Okay? Now, track your progress. I love the transparency of the company. Okay? Again, we believe that the truth is good enough and everything that we're going to show you is factual tonight. Now, let's look at this slide here. This slide shows you past history. Now, again, this is an investment platform. So past history is not indicative of future earnings. We're just showing you what we've done in the past. Okay? So me as a prudent businessman, if I'm going to invest in anything, the first question I'm going to ask is, how did the company perform in the past? Duh, right? So let's look at it. Let's consider 2021. As you know, it was one of the worst years in mankind because of COVID. People lost their lives. People lost their businesses, their homes, their jobs, right? Due to COVID. The financial markets was the worst in 40 years, guys. Okay? People lost half of their 401ks. I know I have a retirement plan with my former company, Metro, 457 plan, right? And that thing is so low right now, I can't even touch it. And I can get to it now because I'm 61, okay? Took me years to get to it. Now I can't do nothing with it because it's so low, right? But anyway, let's look at how Novatech performed. Okay, from January 2021 through December, our 12-month average was 14.825%. Okay, every single month. Compare that to what you're receiving at your local bank. Did you know the national average is 0.6% return? That's number one. And to add insult to injury, the rate of inflation is 8.2%. So think about it. You're actually losing money trying to gain money. You know what I mean? Okay, now, hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 quick second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. One second. Hey, guys, I just want to hang on. I got one call. Yeah. Yeah, so just got some guests. So anyway, when you think about it, when you look at how the market, how the banks have been paying out 0.6%, the rate of inflation is 8.25%, you're actually losing money trying to save money, is what I'm trying to say. So what we're bringing here is a lot of consciousness and awareness, okay, to the masses, and we're excited about it. Now, why is Novatech different? Here's 4 reasons why. Number one, there's no expiration dates. That simply means that Novatech will trade your account as long as you want, okay? And you don't have to add another dime to it, okay? You can cancel with no questions asked, okay? So your number two, you have 100% access to your money. So your money is not tied up. You can either withdraw it or you can redeposit it. You can compound it, right? And there's no withdrawal limits. You can take it all out at one time. Number three, there's no earning caps, okay? There's no fees. You can trade as long as you want. You know, like with a CD, you have a 6-month CD or 1 year or 3 year. No, we have people trading in Novatech at seven figures, okay? And then we've been showing profits for the last 3 years, 39 months. We're really excited about that. Makes it a no-brainer. You need absolutely no trading skills whatsoever, okay? In my opinion, let the experts do the trading for you. And it's a global opportunity around the world. We have partners on our teams around the world that's actually joining Novatech right now, okay? And you don't have to recruit a soul. That's what I love about this. You can be strictly passive. Now, keep it moving. Now, once you create this account, guys, you're gonna have to fund that account, okay? And the account has to be funded with cryptocurrency. It's crypto in and it's crypto out. Now, if you're a guest on the line, don't get alarmed by, I don't know what crypto is, or I don't know how to buy it. Don't worry about that. We'll show you how to purchase crypto. I had to start somewhere as well as Dr. Liz, okay? Somebody had to show me how to purchase crypto, right? So all you're gonna do is pick a package. Now, these are the cryptocurrencies that we currently use. We use Bitcoin, Ethereum, we use Litecoin and USDT, okay? Now, once we get your Bitcoin, all you're gonna do is pick a package. And guys, here's what we tell everyone. Get in where you feel comfortable investing. That's it. Here are all the packages right here on my screen. The company, I'm telling you, this is why I truly believe the company is so blessed. They've created an opportunity where a little guy, a person with $99 can participate in $1 billion opportunity, right? You got the builder package, you got the silver package. That's where I started. You got the platinum package, and you get in where you feel comfortable investing. Now, once your account is funded, 24 hours later, the traders go to work for you, okay? They trade your account for 30 straight days. At the end of 30 days, they're gonna give you, they're gonna assess a $25 fee to your account, right? Now, here's what I like about this fee. Number one, it comes out of your earnings and not out of your pocket, okay? Number two, they actually take that $25 fee and they pay it back out in our affiliate program to the investors, okay? Now, for the record, there's no service in the following states, and this is due to state regulations, but I'm sure in due time, they're gonna be on board as well. Texas, South Carolina, Montana, Hawaii, and Alaska, okay, cannot participate in Novatech at this time, okay? Now, we have a VIP package that comes with some extra benefits, and here are the benefits. Novatech says, number one, your account starts at $25,000. They'll trade that account for you for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, on top of your earnings every single week, they're gonna give you a 1% cash back reward, okay? And they're gonna waive the $25 fee. We have the President's Club, right, that starts at $100,000, okay? Here are the benefits, okay? Novatech trades that account for you for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, on top of your weekly earnings, now they're going to give you 2.5% cash back, and they're going to waive the monthly fee and give you a $1,000 bonus. I mean, think about that, guys, really quickly. They're going to give you 2.5% cash back, okay, after working for you for 30 days, and then give you another 1,000 on top of that. It just don't get no better than that, in my opinion. What also comes with your account is a dedicated support portal, right? In addition to the support portal, guys, with this team here, you're gonna get all the support you need if this makes sense to you, okay? I tell people all the time, your network is your net worth. I'm so proud to be amongst so many powerful men and women that's on our team. And we are dominating in this company, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch gears, and I'm going to talk about, just briefly, about 5 more minutes, I'm going to talk about the business side of this, because there is a business side. Now, there's a passive side for the investor that says, you know what? I just want to put my money in here. Okay, let it work. And then every Friday, I just want to log in and see how much money I've made. I want to put it on auto, reinvest. Okay, you don't have to do nothing. All you do, you put it on auto, they reinvest your money every single week. Okay, that's for the passive investor. Now, there's a business side that you just got to hear about. Okay, even if you don't participate, and it's strictly optional. That's what I love about this. Okay, we have options. Now, if you decide to take advantage of this business side, it will take your account through the roof. And here's why. Because now, every week, you're going to make money twice. You're going to make money off your investment on Friday, and then you're going to get commission bonuses if you tell somebody about this on Saturday. Now, that's going to have your account growing exponentially. It's going to take your earnings to the next level, right? Now, Novatech says in our affiliate program, and again, I don't like to compare this to network marketing because I don't want anybody to think I'm bragging on the industry because I love the industry. But this is not that, again, simply because, okay, there's no smoke and mirrors. There's no up to this. There's no up to that. It's real simple. This is an affiliate program, and Novatech says, if you do this, we're going to pay you that every Saturday. And you got options to either reinvest or compound those earnings. The first bonus, guys, is what we call a direct referral bonus. I'll give you an example. Let's say I sponsor Dr. Liz. Dr. Liz says yes to Novatech. She picks a package. The following Saturday, I get a bonus. Okay? That's it. Now, watch this. It gets gooder. Let's say Dr. Liz started at the silver package at $2,500. Okay? Let's say she started there. Now, Novatech says, Stan, we're going to pay you a bonus when she starts. But when her account compounds up to the next package, which is gold, we're going to pay you another bonus. Okay, cool. And when it compounds up to the next package, which is platinum, we're going to pay you another bonus. And when it compounds up to the VIP package, we're going to pay you a big bonus. And then when it compounds to the President's Club, we're going to pay you a big, big bonus for doing something one time. I've just never seen anything like that. Maybe you have. Number two is indirect referral bonuses. Now, I live in the state of Maryland. I'm born and raised in Washington, D.C., right? Dr. Liz is in Michigan. So she's building, her team is in Michigan and Chicago. So Novatech says, okay, Stan, all of those people that Dr. Liz introduced to Novatech, she's going to get a direct bonus, but we're going to pay you an indirect bonus every single week. And this pays out 7 levels. Now you're getting paid for something you had nothing to do with. That's true leverage. Okay? Hold on, it's getting gooder. Number 3 is a fast track bonus. And then number 4 is my favorite bonus. This is what we call a lifetime check matching bonuses. You got to hear this. Novatech says, okay, Stan, just using myself for an example. I've sponsored 124 people in Novatech, right? So Novatech says, okay, Stan, every Friday when these 104 people get their bonus, okay, we're going to pay you a check match. Imagine that, 100 every week. You're getting a check match from 124 people. And wait a minute. They go on to say, we're going to pay it 9 levels deep. So that 124 people, ladies and gentlemen, has turned into 6,100 over the last 15 months. So imagine you getting check matches off of people you will never see, meet, or service a day in your life. How cool would that be? Every single week. And because people are compounding their accounts every week, guess what? Your check matches go up every week. And nobody quits because everyone's making money, so there's no attrition. Okay? How you like that? And number 5 is a residual bonus. Again, the $25, they actually pay it back out in a residual payout to all the investors. Okay, every week. I mean, I'm sorry, not every week, every month. When they pay the $25, it's paid back as a residual payout. Then we have rank advancement bonus, and we also have a profit sharing pools as well, right? Keeping it moving, guys. So that's the 7 ways that we get paid with Novatech. Now, here's the disclaimer. Number 1, okay, do your due diligence, okay? Do your due diligence on everything I just showed you. Number 2, don't invest any monies that you can't afford to risk. So I tell people, don't put your mortgage in here. Don't put your car note in here, especially if you're gonna need to pull it out next week, even though you can do it. But this is not the bank. Remember I said that Novatech is not the bank. So you invest, okay, what you could afford to lose. If anything, it just went away. Nothing's 100% guaranteed, but taxes and death, right? Okay. Number 3, you have to be 18 years of older, and you only can have 1 account. So you can't, there's no funny stuff here where you have 3 or 4 different accounts with your dog name on it. No, you only can have 1 account. You have to be at least 18 years old. But here's what's so exciting about this. I have a 21-year-old, so now he's in the business and his account is growing exponentially, right? And he's a senior at Morehouse College. So I'm introducing him to a space that he will never learn at Morehouse College. Even though I spend $49,000 a year for him to go there, they're not going to teach him how to become wealthy. So what's exciting about what we're doing, okay, is that we're going back and we're bringing consciousness and awareness to the people, starting with the next generation. I can't wait till my 17-year-old become 18-year-old. He's going to have an account on his birthday, Dr. Liz. Okay, that's how we playing this game. Okay. Now, so that being said, guys, I want to thank you all for joining this evening. If you're a guest on the line, when I do this information every week, there's normally 3 types of people on right now. Person number 1 says, you know what, it's a no-brainer, I'm in. Okay, if that's you, number 1, welcome aboard. I look forward to working with you in Novatech. Together, let's be the change that we want to see in our family and in our community. Person number 2, have questions. Guess what? We love questions. Get back to the person that invited you. We're going to get all your questions answered. Okay? We love questions. Person number 3 says, you know, this is not for me. It looked like one of them scams. Okay, that's cool. I'll be honest with you. This may not be for you. And you know what? We're not looking for everybody. We're looking for people who are looking to position themselves to become wealthy and create wealth, so we can change our last names forever. How about that, right? And if that's not you, that's fine. I want to thank you for taking an hour out of your evening to join us on this call. But I want to ask that you get back to the person that invited you, because they've seen something in you to invite you on to look at something like this. So that being said, on behalf of my co-host, Dr. Liz, and all of our business partners around the country and around the world, we want to thank you for joining us this evening. Good luck on your decision. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless your dreams. This call is officially over. Good night.